We've been seeing lots of Wyvern lately in this matchup. I'm live in the game here, so if I start lagging, I'm gonna have to leave and use Float TV. I think Float TV is working. I surely hope so. Been a bit buggy lately. Okay, but the game is in Float TV. Alright, good. Yumiko took a map off of Lynn yesterday. Yeah, I saw. At least the result I saw. Pally Rifles, baby. Pally Rifles is here. Looking strong against Undead, strong against Orc, and very strong, if you ask me, against Night Elf. Surprisingly. Coming out of nowhere. Sadly, the one matchup where still we only see Breaker Wars is the Human Mirror. Circuit being bought. Happy saw it with the Acolytes. He knows the blade is coming. Oh, this is a bit spiky, I gotta say. Blade still gets one steal over here. The little turtle picked up. Gets the Skelly as well. Ooh, and almost with an opportunity for a last hit here. Forcing a couple of coils out of Happy. Oh, look at this. This isn't anything major, but with a ziggurat placed here, I am sure Happy is expecting Wyvern. If he has one tower here, this basically covers the gold mine. If he wants to play it safe, he could make another tower here. And yeah, with this ziggurat here, I think this is clearly a sign that Wyvern are expected. Blade Master here, of course, supposed to slow down the DK's creeping. Delay level 2 and level 3 for as long as possible. Oh, wait. Did he get it? I think Happy got it. Close call. The important last hit, of course, is the giant sea turtle. Happy has the dust, as he should. Blade taking some damage here. Still has heal salves to heal up as well. He's really waiting for the Windwalk to run out. If he does, then he's not going to have to spend the coil. Patient play by Happy. Not using the coil, not throwing away the mana. But takes a long time and still no level 2. Thanks to one little turtle steal. Level 2 has been prevented for a long time. Inland is rushing tier 3 super fast. Oh, didn't get dusted. Happy has to buy another Dust of Appearance. There's 150 gold on dust already. Blade wants to get the big creep, but Happy secures it, gets the item as well. Blade Master still only with a circlet. But with the Shadow Hunter coming out, Lynn is going to start looking a lot stronger soon. Lags. Yeah, I know. It's a bit spiky here on the server. For the following maps, I'm gonna go to Float TV.
A player's forces are under attack.
I just informed the admin. Now everyone should know. Alright, a little bit of Hex creeping. We've seen that quite a bit as well. Acolyte trying to be a nuisance here. Happy has the option to try to harass this or just keep on creeping on his side. I would say this was a really strong early game for Lynn so far. Slow down the DK immensely. Happy, of course, still has the experience lead.
Forces are under
But Lin will soon be able to catch up with the Wyvern. Lots of damage from those. Ring of Regen. Not insanely great on the Blade Master, but good right now for creeping. Might be getting soul later, we'll see. Happy, on the other hand, he is finding amazing items here. Lots of bonus damage for the Lich, who's now joining. But Garg's coming. Happy seems to be setting up for the counter Wyvern play. He's lacking in levels a bit. Not having level 2 coil here is a bit annoying. And Lin, where's he going? In the dead of night. Looking for the creep jack maybe. And we'll be able to find it. Nova on the Wyvern. The ghouls are easy kills here. But ghouls not the most important units anymore, of course. Will not help against the Wyvern. Oh! Look at that steal. Long range poke from the Lich. Garg's not yet dangerous against the Wyvern. They need to be in higher numbers. If there's only 1 or 2 Gargs, you can control them pretty easily with Hex. Especially before Destroyers. But late game, if we have a good number of Gargs, 3 to 4, maybe 5, and there's not enough bats against them, the Gargs will be very strong indeed against those Wyvern. Oh, Lin again on the move. Not creeping right now. Wants to punish Happy before he reaches tier 3, but now tier 3 is done. We're gonna have the orb picked up soon, excuse me. But Happy still not at full power. Lacking still destroyers, lacking still a 3rd hero, and still also lacking levels. I guess that goes for both though. Ogre Magi says goodbye. That's level 3 for the DK. Big level up here finally. Happy min-maxing. Picking up the tome with the Lich for more int. This Lich has a ton of int, in fact. Look at that. 30 int already. Holy. On level 2. That is pretty insane.
A player's forces are under attack.
Gonna be lots of mana, lots of damage on this Lich. Now with all these Wyvern and Eminent Spears, Lin can indeed creep fast. Also, he is in need of more levels. Double Ring of Regen makes the Blade very tanky, but where's the damage? Blade has almost no damage. Laggy stream for me. Yeah, it's not the stream, it's the connection to the server. I'm in the lobby right now, so the lobby is a bit laggy for me. We're gonna do Flow TV on the following maps, then there's gonna be no more lags. Oh, here comes the bat. Coil. No. Did he cancel the coil or did he use it? He used it. But the bat did connect, so that's some wasted mana on top. Gotta be very careful with the right positioning. Oh, Blade Master. Spotted. Perfectly timed dust. Happy having to waste a few coils here. One on the Bad Rider, now one on the Creep. DK kind of low mana, but he's got the big mana potion, which makes up for a lot. Both getting close to 50 supply. Happy adding a second crypt to be able to reproduce quickly if needed. Shadow Hunter here, Sobe Mask. Ooh, that's a sick item. That might be the best item he could have found. Either that or Quel'Thalas, probably. Blade really unlucky, actually, right? Didn't get claws, didn't get gloves. And there's many of those opportunities on this map. Happy doesn't have a tower back at home yet, by the way. And here comes the harass. Blade Master at the same time, ready to creep jack against the Ogre Lord. That's pretty neat. Happy too greedy so far to upgrade towers. He's gonna have to make the long way home. Lose some mining time, but I don't think he lost any units. Oh, one Ziggurat here in the back. Getting threatened a bit. And slowly we're setting up towers. Lin is moving inch by inch forward in this game. He wants to set up an expansion at some point. That is then supposed to be his win condition. Oh, that's going to be a good acid bomb. And Nova to kill one of the bats. And yeah, here see, that's exactly why Happy put the ziggurat back here. Oh, and now the Gargs, they don't have a counter. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Lin getting caught with the air units. Loses a Wyvern as well. This was pretty painful for Lin. One bat and one Wyvern down. Happy lost, I think, no units, right? Or did he lose a Garg, maybe? As you can see, Envenomed Spears is not lethal. Gargs took lots of damage, but surviving on just a sliver. Shade would actually be really nice for Happy as well. Oh, and the Shadow Hunter, in the meantime, stole the item here. Well done by Lin. Got the second Red Camp item. This is a great item as well, the Ancient Django. Has the aura now, even without TC. Happy scouts the expert position, sees some towers here. He must not like that, but at least the Great Hall isn't up yet. Happy certainly has the time. Look for a cancel. Buying the TP to be safe. Only 2 towers in the main base, so this is not enough to solo defend against the Wyvern. If you have like 4 towers in the main, then you are safe forever against Wyvern. Wyvern here on 1-1 upgrades. Shadow level 4 already, man. He's been leveling really well. Blade close to 4 as well. I'm lagging. Oh, did I lag? Ah, shit. I think I have to leave this game, dude. Yeah, I gotta leave. I don't want to cause lags, guys. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to do a little restream here for the rest of the first map, and then we're gonna use FlowTV. Who's streaming this, though? Ah, wait, BBC is streaming. Really? Oh, okay. Alright, we have a restream. This is just for this one map, guys. Yeah, when you start lagging in the lobby, you have to leave. Next map, like I said, we're gonna have FlowTV. No game sound here for now. But we do have the overlay with 1 million different numbers. Ooh, Happy almost catching the scent of the Shadow. In fact, he did. Second armor upgrade coming for Happy as well. 57 supply. Lin still in no upkeep. Looks like he's being very cost efficient. Oh, the bats come in. It's a lot of Gargs going down, but also some Wyvern in trouble. Another one falls. The double minus armor here looking very strong as always against the Wyvern. Happy getting closer to bigger level ups as well. DK level 4 would be nice. Alk level 3 would be nice. Lich is still a powerhouse. Oh, but look at the Shadow. He's getting level 5 here. Really good creeping by Lin. That level 3 heat wave is insanely powerful. Happy looking for some creeps, but it seems like most are gone. Blade Master, ultra tanky, by the way. Ruined Bracers and the Ring of Protection. The DPS really isn't going to be that amazing, but it's going to be tough to bring down. But Happy's prime target is going to be the Wyvern anyways. Both are going to look to take out the units first, and then go for the heroes later. And Happy had enough lumber to get a 3rd armor upgrade. That is pretty damn nice. Could perhaps go for some attack upgrades after. Armor upgrade, of course, reduces the damage from bats. Shade with Sacrificial Pit would indeed be amazing, but Happy's lumber a bit too low for that at the moment. But lots of gold on the Hapster here. At 700 for a moment. Going for a heal scroll, going for a TP. Wants to creep a little bit more as he's about to get another level up and another item. Happy has lots of items indeed on his heroes. Claws again for the Lich. Those are given over. That's level 4 DK here in it. Oh, no, he's actually a little bit short. One crypt taken out though. Lin here doing some structural damage. Forcing the TP now. Lin can just walk away. Oh, and the Bat Rider connects again. Coil Nova not in time. And more bats coming in. Ooh, it's a lot of damage, but there's still gargoyles up in the air. The Hex comes through. There could be a Dispel, and there is. Destroyer frees the Garg again from the hexed state. That's level 4 for the DK, but it took him forever to get this level 4, right? Happy losing a lot of units here. But supply-wise, we're pretty low on both sides. In the end, it might just come down to the heroes. And there's a Blade Master on the Orc side, and a level 3 heal wave to heal him up. Now the Destroyer goes down. Happy down to 36. Uh-oh. Lich caught with the End Snare. There's a coil still. There's a bunch of mana still on the DK. Invo Potion, though, forced. Ooh, no Purge on the Destroyer. A little unlucky there, perhaps, for Lin. But Lin is playing this really well, dude. It seems like Lin is getting ahead, bit by bit. Happy keeping his air units in the back. Trying to, at least. But another Bat Rider connects, and that is... Oh, not a kill. Oh, third armor upgrade protects the Gargs. Right, I forgot about that. It's a second armor upgrade that protects the Hippos against bats, and the third that protects the Gargs. So this third upgrade, quite helpful, in fact. And as the dust settles, Happy has a bit of a supply lead, but Lin now has the expansion. He set up the Town Hall, bottom right, bottom left, I mean. It is pretty close for Happy to run down there and look for a harass, but he hasn't scouted it yet. Happy's lack of shade, making things difficult for him here. I would love to see him go for Rod of Necromancy, use it to scout around the map. Classic Happy unsummoning the altar. Would love to see attack upgrade as well here for Happy. He's got lots of armor upgrades on his units, but no attack upgrades. And Lin swiftly back to 50 supply. The one scouting ghoul gonna be caught. And the Blade is checking for the undead to leave the base. And Happy hasn't figured out about the bottom left. Can he smell it? Is there something in the air? Destroyer? Ah, he's sending down the Destroyer. At this point, by the way, with 3 armor upgrades, it takes 3 bats to kill a Destroyer, so it becomes very expensive. And as we saw, bats also don't one-shot the Gargs anymore. The Destroyer is turning around. I guess Happy must have seen the expansion down there. Happy hasn't been able to snipe too many bats this game. Oftentimes when we see Happy play against this style, he snipes the bats when they're still out of range for the unstable concoction. Coil Nova to take him out swift. Lots of gold on Lin. He's banking so much. Why isn't he producing? Is he gonna go for a tiny here? Lin back home. Blade Master scouting. Blade Master with lots of armor here. Almost 13 points of armor. And in the back, there's the Purge against the statue, the classic. But like we pointed out before, the damage really isn't that high on this blade. Lin going for another expansion. Mains are soon gonna expire. It looks like Lin is not interested in defending the expansion here. And he's making the Destroyers waste their mana. Tactical. Retreat. 4 Destroyers in the air. Oh, it's going to be a difficult fight to perfectly micro for both players. Blade Master level 5 finds the claws of attack. Oh, from the last camp. The last camp on the map. He gets claws plus 8. All of a sudden, he's got plus 28 damage. All of a sudden, he's got the code of support. And this Blade Master will now be finally a huge threat. Still no shade for Happy. First hit, Purge. Doesn't quite get the statue yet. Supply lead on Lin. Not by much, but he's a little bit ahead. It feels like Lin is taking control of this game. What was a very even back and forth so far. Frost armor even on the gargoyles. It's going to lessen the impact even more of the bats. But if they're all bunched up, they're all bunched up the air units. Bat Rider's huge connections. Oh, Happy didn't split his air. And that means that almost all the air units are gone already. The Gargs certainly are gone. Happy now trying to take on the Wyvern with the heroes. But there's so many Wyvern. And there's a Blade Master also now doing huge damage. I think Lin has just won this, hasn't he? Happy never had the Shade for vision. I think the Shade really would have been a big addition. Level 4 on the Lich. Plus 4 int. But he's very low mana. Going for the DK next. Frost Armor can't save him. Is there going to be a Purge? Is there going to be a crit? There is a Hex. The DK goes down. 324. 324 crit. Blade Master with one more pair of claws all of a sudden. And the level 5, of course. Such a devastating force. So Lin takes the first map. Really well played. First map here by Lin in this BO3. And I forgot about the Gamba. Whoops, my bad. Thank you, Zedlostroy, with the resub. The Wyvern play seems to be much in vogue again. And Lin here playing it really well. Playing it close to perfection, I want to say. That was quite well done. Quite well done. I could imagine that Happy, next up, wants to rather play on a smaller map. Shadow getting level 5 and Blade getting level 5 made a huge difference here. And this was aided by the fact that there is so many creeps on Turtle Rock. We really didn't see that many fights this entire game. On a smaller map with fewer creeps, for example, Concealed Hill, Happy might do a lot better. I think Concealed is actually one of the best undead maps these days because A, it's very bad for stacking the blade, and B, there's not many creeps. Which seems to be good for undead these days. Seemed to be good for undead for a while, I would say. I wonder if Happy shouldn't start playing Fiends again, by the way. Ted Fiend opening. It has the downside that you can get hexed on the Fiends, but nowadays, Undead Tier 2 in the shop has the Dispel, the Wand of Negation. Are we gonna have like 5-minute breaks again every map like we have in B Cup? That would be a bit sad. Ah, no, I think we are gonna get ready here momentarily. All right, we have a bit of a delay on the Flow TV. But we know what the next map is going to be already. Northern Isles will be the choice. A great showing by Lin. Lin's most recent encounter with the top undead was in the B Cup when he faced 1-0 in the lower bracket. And there it was 1-0 beating Lin and kept on winning, kept on beating everyone and took first place, of course, including beating Happy, as we recall. After this first Best of 3, we should have the 2v2 coming up of Labby and Soen versus Lin and Sock. Haven't seen Orc Undead in a while. Orc Human seemed to be looking really good in the last 2v2 games that I saw. Wait, didn't I enter all the matches for today? Oh, yeah, wait, there's one missing, right? Hold the phone. Soen versus Kaho. Right. Last match of the day will be Soen against Kaho. It's been a pretty even exchange going back and forth between Happy and Lin lately. The days of Happy dominance and unbeatable status are over. Many players nowadays have found success against Happy, Fortitude being first and foremost, but also Starbuck, also Lin, also 1-0. And that's mainly it. Nobody else really seems to be able to beat him, but these few have found a way multiple times. Oh no. Don't tell me the Float TV doesn't work, please. I need it. I need it bad. Okay. Something is counting down. Sounds like it's working. Ah, and it is. Thank God. Otherwise, we would have been kind of screwed today. Here we go. Map number 2. Happy is again the highest rated player in the world, by the way. It was none other than Lin who overtook him up until last Saturday. On Saturdays, the ELO rankings get updated, and then Happy took first place again. But for around 3 weeks, Lin had the pole position. With a few more wins today, with a few more losses for Happy, we might switch places again. Happy again going with the ghoul build, by the way. I feel like Ted Fiends is really underplayed at the moment, with the meta being the way it is. But this seems to be a different game for Lin. No fast tech, no tier 2, tier 3 rush. It's going to be a blade, barracks. It's looking remarkably standard so far. Is he gonna go mirror image? There's no shop yet. Could be a mirror image build. Lin has been very difficult to predict in this matchup for a while. Mixing up his styles, playing different strats. Oh, and there's a bit of a late war mill. There's gonna be a tech into headhunters. And this has all the makings of mirror image. Happy, I think, will be satisfied to see not Wyvern, but rather Headhunters. These are the two options, of course, to play late game. Either Mass Wyvern or Mass Berserkers. Seem to be the only two viable paths at the moment against Undead. Late Master, though, not going for Mirror Image. Never mind, he's going for Windwalk. Snapping some small items here at the start. Thank you, Messaman, with the resub. Acolyte Scout here. Would have been sick if Happy was in time to see the last hit with Coil, but he was not quite fast enough for that. But gets this little Murloc. Late Master, not much experience, but great items already. This blade is going to have 6 items this game. I am sure of it. Coil securing the last hit. Crystal Ball actually can be pretty helpful against the Blade Harass here. So far this Blade Harass isn't achieving that much. Since he doesn't have heal salves, the Blade also can't commit in too much and lose HP and then recommit. As there is simply no healing. Not yet. But the shop is finishing up. Headhunter is being kept at home for the time being. And Happy is taking a big experience lead here so far. Oh, little surround here, forcing another Windwalk. Happy does not want to lose this game 0-2. After yesterday may have left a bit of a sour taste in his mouth. I mean, Happy is still insanely successful in the B Cup that concluded yesterday, of course. He made the grand final every single time that he participated so far. Winning it twice and then getting second place twice. Ooh, that was insanely close for the last hit. But now coming in for the harass. This is kind of dangerous, by the way. Headhunters could be getting surrounded and killed by the ghouls. There we go. That's a steal, though. Finally, some experience being achieved, being stolen by the Blade Master. And one ghoul is about to go down. Alright, a little bit more experience. All of a sudden, Blade. Almost level 2. But still no healing. Blade now quite damaged.
A player's forces are under attack.
Happy looking for the surround and locks it in. Rarely will Happy give those up. Keeps it closed perfectly. Deny, maybe? Not quite. Grunt gives good experience, but the Blade got a Skelly that got him to level 2. Now we have the crit. And Happy's very low mana all of a sudden. Losing the Grunt hurts a bit, especially for Shadowhunter creeping. But I think this is still a decent early game for Lin. Forcing so much mana out of the DK and successfully preventing level 3. And he still has more mana. Acolyte. Scouting in the center. Gonna see the Shadowhunter here. We know how much orcs have been liking hex creeping lately. Looking for big items early on, tier 2. Big heal potion here. Always a valuable find. Then does use the hex creep here, and that should be successful. Happy doesn't mind. He's gonna give Lin this item. Gonna let him have this time. Happy's starting to creep up heavily himself. Level 3 now achieved. Not super early, but I guess it's in time. And the Lich was delayed quite a bit, by the way. Lich is joining late. Gonna be leveling late. But the DK is getting lots of XP. Blade Master, oh my god. His items are so good. He's only missing Claws plus 8, and then he's gonna be giga stacked. Is it? Ah, no. Talisman of Evasion is actually good for Blade or TC, but it's not the sickest damage, of course. Oh, Shadowhunter finds himself in trouble. Coil Nova right away. Shadow trying to save himself with the Speed Scroll, with the Heal Salve. He just barely makes it away. Happy, by the way, did read the transition into Wyvern, which I neglected to discover. But Happy had the Gargs already getting prepared. There was a little Headhunter fake out. Then would have loved to trigger maybe a Dark Ranger here, but Happy does not fall for it. There is no Ziggurat in the back, by the way. Happy should destroy these 2 trees and then put a Ziggurat back here. Otherwise, Wyvern Harass, again, could be very bothersome. Under the Wind. That's actually a really good item here, right? There's no Dewspool on Lin's side, so one of the Wind to prevent either Hex or Blade Master damage could be really strong. Lich items, very weak so far. Seems like we gotta work on that. And Happy indeed gonna purchase some items here from the market. More claws, ring of superiority. This blade is looking stacked though, look at that. Plus 13 damage before Kodo. With that, we're gonna shoot up even higher. Nova used to get the last hit. And there is the one of the win. Blade Master disabled here for quite a while. One gargoyle still goes down. Here comes the Bad Rider. Takes out the next gargoyle. Headhunters, of course, now have no longer any value, to be honest. Lich, in serious trouble here as well. Heal potion. Wait. Wasn't there a heal potion? Oh, trying to go for the kill here is the blade. One more hex. And Lich is dead. DK needs to block the Shadow Hunter. If there's a purge, Lich is certainly dead. Ooh, crit! Nova! But that Lich is gone. Trying to surround the Shadow Hunter here with the Frenzy Ghouls. What happened to the heal potion, by the way? Happy found a heal potion here. Did he sell it? Really? With that Lich going down, all of a sudden there's a lot less damage in the Undead Army. But there's still Orb. The DK, of course, was holding the Orb.
A player's forces are under attack.
Found the Pendant of Energy as well. Don't know if that's going to be too amazing. Happy still has a supply lead. He lost the Lich. He lost some Gargs, but it looks like Lin lost more. Blade about to get stronger soon, once he hits level 4. Level 2 for the Alchemist here. It's a lot of ghouls for Happy. Now making some more Gargs. Happy's looking a bit stubborn these days. Not going for Fiends, isn't he? I still feel like Fiends could be so good here. Of course, Fiends are going to be slower on the map. You can't get outmaneuvered by the Wyvern. But if your Dispel is on point, either from Destroyers or from Wand of Negation, Fiends can serve as a strong hard counter against Wyvern. Ring of Protection. That is a good item. Does the Blade Master have enough inventory space to hold it? Not necessarily. Little bit behind in levels here. Needs to get level 3 as soon as possible. Big item, what is it? Ooh, Catgus Pipe! Oh, baby. That is the dream item, of course. Solo experience for the Lich is enough, just barely for level 3. All of a sudden now Happy has very strong heroes with 4-3-3, powered up by the Catgus Pipe. Item here was Warsong Battle Drums. That is some decent bonus damage. But ideally he would love to have the better Kodo later. So perhaps not the best item. Happy at 56, buying more items. No upgrades yet, by the way. Garg's on 0-0. Same for the ghouls. There's only one creep camp left. The lab right here. More bats flying in, but some destroyers still alive. Ghouls on the ground, doing decent damage, by the way, with their normal attacks. There's a bunch of air units going down. Coil a bit too late to save the destroyer. Blade Master taking a lot of damage here. Strong items, but no invuln to protect him. Kodo Beast. An easy pick-off as it seems. Oh, actually, not yet. Nova Acid Bomb onto the Wyvern, and it's a lot of Wyvern going down here as we see. Another one falling. Kodo might make it alive here out of this fight, miraculously. But Happy still has a supply lead. Looks like Happy has all the momentum in this game. Could still creep another camp. So much mana regen. Tanky Alchemist. Good damage on the Lich. Putting the Periapt on him to be safe.
A player's forces are under attack.
And this game is looking so different, isn't it? And I think it's because Lyn doesn't have level 5s. On Turtle Rock, he was able to creep up level 5, get that level 3 heal wave, get that level 3 crit, which is such a big increase in power. But in this map, there's just not enough creeps for that. We do get a sack pit now. Little freebie here for the blade, but Happy got another item, got another creep camp. What item did he get? Wait. Huh? Where's the item? Maybe the item was gone already? Seems like it. I like the shade this time. Happy not buffing his Gargs at all, not upgrading them. No armor upgrades. He's trusting in strong heroes. And so far, the strong heroes have delivered. We got a TC third. If he can level up to level 3, he will be very strong. But that is going to be extremely difficult. No creeps left. No big armies to fight easily. At the moment, we're just turtling. Oh, now finally. We got some armor upgrades coming. Also armor upgrades on Lyn. Oh, and he's... Oh, I see. Now I see. He's pivoting back into Berserkers. Oh, that's cool. Alchemist is a great hero against Wyvern. Pretty bad against Berserkers. Perhaps bad isn't exactly fair to say, but in comparison to the Dark Ranger, pretty bad. Quite bad. Really bad, actually. Black Arrow, insanely good against Berserkers. Acid Bomb, meh. By contrast. But Happy has indeed strong heroes. The Khadgar's Pipe will always be able to be relied upon. Oh, and Happy cancelled the armor upgrade, by the way. He scouted the Orc army, seeing the pivot into Berserkers. And so now starting to upgrade Ghouls. It's a cool switch that Lyn is playing here, though. Starting with Headhunters, faking Berserker play. Happy doesn't fall for it, though. He goes Gargs, realizing it's Wyvern coming. But then when all the Wyvern are killed, we have a pivot back into Berserkers. Really smart play by Lyn. But he is behind on the heroes. And the Shade is so valuable this time. Yeah, it feels like Shade is kind of a must nowadays. On the top level, anyways. Love the Zeppelin, by the way. With the Zeppelin, you can save Berserkers when they're getting targeted in the back. Especially valuable against the Dark Ranger. To prevent the Skelly Snowball.
A player's forces are under attack.
The Gargoyles now, of course, are almost useless against this kind of an Orc army. Oh, a nice Stomp to start things off. Ghouls being slowed down here, but we can see the damage is still significant. Berserkers can go down quickly, but the Zeppelin is the medevac here, trying to keep the army alive. Nice micro by Lyn, another great Stomp, insane Stomp. Especially considering it was only level 1, but the TC might not live for much longer. He's been given tank items, but he's too low level. Cannot survive this. And now only 2 heroes left. Lyn with a good start to the fight so far, but Happy's heroes could take over here, but the Blade got level 5. Oh, hold on. Blade level 5, now we're gonna have huge crits, possibly. Happy seems to be a bit unsure if he wants to chase here. Blade has to respect also the Undead army. Double minus armor could put him at -8. That would leave him with only 1.4 armor. Happy expanding, by the way. Bottom right. Sneaky, sneaky. And has so much gold. Could easily go for a tiny if he figures out about the expansion. I think Lin's favored again, right? He's gonna have the better army now against these heroes. Really smart play by Lin. Happy's trying to prevent the Blade from scouting the expo, but there's an Acolyte moving south. That is pretty sus. Khadgar's Pipe, of course, having insane value. Wait, I want to check out... No, never mind. TC would benefit hugely from level ups. If only there were creeps to take, but there aren't any. Lin not going for the tiny, by the way. Going full army. Happy now has the expansion, but Happy is down by 10 supply against a level 5 Blade Master. Ooh, the Shade sees the approach. We got a Zeppelin again, by the way. Happy only has ghouls and maybe destroyers. Gargoyles now on the way as well. And the Blade Master starting off the fight right away with a backstab. Good damage on the destroyer already. Glass Cannon army by Happy. Ghouls could go down super fast. He should try to avoid the stomp, but of course there's no silence to control this TC. Trying to spread against the stomp, but the stomp still hits pretty well. Going for the berserkers in the back, but here comes Zeppelin again. Zeppelin coming into play. The gargoyles aren't here yet. And the Blade Master damage is gonna be sick, dude. Blade Master damage is gonna be sick. Shadowhunter, though, also taking quite a bit of damage. The healing's on cooldown. Coil comes in, Hex to prevent the Nova. And the Shadowhunter with a crucial Hex saving himself. Or does he? Coil, Nova. Oh, it's not quite good enough. Not quite good enough. The potion wasn't ready on him. Potion on the TC, maybe the wrong priority. Healer is dead, and that makes keep fighting for the Orc pretty difficult. Blade Master very hurt. There's the invuln to save him, but only for 7 seconds. Alchemist also with an invul potion on himself. Then getting a bunch of kills. But the blade goes down. Coil Nova. DK with level 3 coil. No units left for Happy, basically. He lost all the ghouls, but the heroes are alive. That's the most important thing. Alchemist TPing out last second. There's a Zeppelin here, surprisingly. Happy staying there with his heroes. Dude, if Lin had saved the Shadowhunter, he would have owned this fight, right? Happy with the crucial kill on the healer. If he doesn't get that, the series is probably over. TC could be an easy kill here as well. Oh yeah, it is Coil Nova Fiesta right now. The Khadgar's Pipe. Ooh, it seems like Happy dodged a bullet here. This was a very tough position. Beautiful tech switches by Lin. Brilliant play. Faking out the headhunters at the start, going Wyvern, forcing the Alchemist. And Happy almost lost here. He almost lost it. If that Shadowhunter survives, I think Lin wins here. Shadowhunter just a little bit out of position. Happy punishes that small mistake right away. Oh, we had the wrong Gamba. Sorry guys, we had the wrong Gamba. I'm gonna have to delete that one because it's at map 1. We're gonna have a new real Gamba this time for map number 3, which will be our decider. Twisted Meadows. Ooh, baby. A wonderful map to end things on. And it's always been a great map for Orc, if you ask me. Great series so far. Happy and Lin, the team captains here, delivering in their first match. Next match coming up is going to be the 2v2, Labby and Soin versus Lin and Sok, before we return to 1v1 and then 2v2 again And then one last 1v1. Match number 5 will be the final game of the day. Twisted Meadows, unlike the previous map, we have a ton of creep possibilities. If there's triple hero again, if there's a TC again, Lin will certainly be able to level him. And of course, tons of items on this map. A stacked Blade Master seems a guarantee on Twisted. Not an easy task at all for Happy here as we move on to the next map. Decision will be had right here. Got Lin in the top right here, in the blue. Happy bottom left in the yellow. I know that 120 has been experimenting a bit with Fast Expo against Orc. I think Happy never does it. Playing Fast Expo puts you really far behind, map control-wise, in the mid-game. Because before you have destroyers, you can basically do nothing on the map. Which is a big reason why... the biggest reason why, normally, almost nobody fast expands against Orc. Because you're gonna get demolished on tier 2. Humans sometimes can do it. They're the best race at fast expanding. But even for them, it seems very difficult. It's a Blade Master start again. Acolyte. Look for the piggy. Happy, you're not gonna expand, are you? Are you gonna fast expand against Lin, bro? I would be shocked. Lin even playing a peon scout. Ooh, I like this. It's gonna cost him a bit of lumber here in the early game, but he wants to figure out where Happy is going on a map as huge as this one. It is very crucial to get some scouting info. Is any undead using Wand of Negation at all? Almost nobody ever. I only ever really see it when they play Fast Expo, and then they have to beat water elementals. Then sometimes we see Wand of Negation, but indeed very, very rare. No way. No way. He's going for the skull. No way. But there's a ghoul. There's a peon scout here. Oh, Lin. Countering the play before it's fully developed. It's not a big commitment though by Happy. He could just not expand. Which I think now he's going to do because, well, the jig is up. Blade Master would love to get some last hit steals here. Happy should know that the blade is close by. Gonna use the coil. Windwalk runs out. Oh, who's gonna win the game of chicken? DK gets the experience and the item. Blade Master so far with nothing to show for his efforts. And the tech has started, of course. Orc tech is a lot faster. Now maybe a last hit. Timing here could be good for the blade. Happy is trying to play around it. Oh, but he didn't get it. Blade got the last hit, got the item. It's the cloak. Hiding with it. Oh, but Ghoul's over here. Oh, Happy creeping 2 green camps at the same time. But because of the level up timing, Lin should know about this. Items so far, very poor. No damage yet, no mana yet. Slippers now. Found for Happy. But he cannot make much use of agility. Happy trying to get all the little green cams that he can here in the middle. Blade got a little bit of experience so far. Not gonna get this one. Nicely using the cloak. Happy, one more coil only left. Got the item as well. Ring of Superiority. That's finally a good item for him. One ghoul in the back. Might be going down though. Happy making the blade work for it. Oh, and look at the ghoul! On the run! Blade couldn't see him during nighttime. Oh, little Billy that lived. Is he gonna make it back home? I might still get caught by the blade. We'll see. He's hiding. Shh. Chat. Shh. Not a great start for the Blade Master. It is indeed very, very little experience here that he has to show for himself. Oh, now, perhaps, a last hit. There we go. Blade didn't give up his harass.
A player's forces are under attack.
The ghoul still living in fear. Wait, we have 7 acolytes for Happy. That's a bit too many, but I guess that can be turned into shades later. Oh, the hex creep here isn't working out exactly ideally. I'm very confused. Null Overseer. But Lin is successfully slowing down Happy's creeping, so it's no level 3 DK for quite a long time. Happy patiently waiting for the Lich to finally finish this camp. Little Billy still hiding over here. Still afraid.
A town is under siege.
Ring +4, very good for Alchemist. Question is, are we going Wyvern? Well, we are so far. I wonder if there's going to be a pivot again back into Headhunters. We shall see. Oh, another steal by the Blade. Lin has been playing the Blade here really well. Getting a lot of value out of just little tiny things. With the Hex, should be able to pick off some ghouls here. And Happy, importantly, doesn't have level 3 yet. He is very close, but needs a little bit more. Lin would absolutely love to seal this item here. Tier 3. Not quite finished yet for Happy, but Lin has it already up. Envenom Spears about to be done. Blade going for the invuln. Wants this item. He really, really wants this item. Oh, Lich. Getting hexed. Taking a lot of damage here. The Lich might just be dead. One more hex. I think this Lich is gone. With the speed scroll, finds the opening. Lin finds the way to get ahead. Takes out the Lich. He's about to get the item as well, isn't he? We get an early shade, but that's not really super helpful right now. DK sticking around. Doesn't want to give it up. He's got one coil ready in a little bit. Now it's up. Oh, nice healer salve. Saving that Wyvern as well. Great play by Lin. Sick play by Lin here. And he's rewarded with the item as well. Lion Horn. Good pickup for him. And it seems like Lin all of a sudden is far ahead. He can creep the next big camp for the next big item.
A player's forces are under
And Happy
attack.
still struggling with his own level 3. 2 shades is nice. Happy finally gets the Alchemist. Double Lion Horn will be resulting in more gold. Is Lin gonna go tiny, maybe? Would be a bit greedy. He's not gonna do it. Happy in a difficult position here. His hero levels are not looking great. Lynn's about to get double level 3. And level 4s and 5s. We know how crazy it can be. To be honest, Blade Master has pretty weak items so far. But there are still lots of chances for improvement. Big heal potion. Slippers. Happy should be going for a tower here. With the Wyvern this close to his main base. Alright, just gonna turn around. Run back home for the defense. Little Billy is still over here, by the way. No towers by Happy. For such a long time. Oh, that bad rider. Ah, the heal wave, bro, comes in just before the coil. Sick. Shadowhunter, though. Oh, wait. He might be dead. Hold on. Trying to free the Shadow. Oh, no. Invul pass didn't work. Or did it? No, it did. But didn't use it in time. Oh, and that's a huge kill all of a sudden. Shadowhunter goes down. Not great for Lyn. Uh-oh. Billy's still afraid. Finally gets coiled. After 10 minutes. Okay, Billy's not going home yet. Billy wants to fight. Alright, big hero kill. Shifting the momentum a bit. But Lyn can still creep a lot. Double slippers, heal pot, mana pot. The downside of playing dual hero on a big map like this is you sometimes run out of inventory space. Happy with triple hero can always find slots for these items. In fact, Happy doesn't have many items yet. Here's the next Wyvern attack. Happy gonna use the TP this time to defend. DK picked up the town portal. Creeping one more camp. And then getting ready to TP, which should be now. Item on the ground. Robe is picked up. And a quick speed scroll to get away. No destroyers yet. No Peaceful. One ghoul died over here. I hope it wasn't Billy.
A player's forces are under attack.
It seems like a pretty even game at the moment. Blade items looking pretty good, but he doesn't have anything insane. He doesn't have Claws plus 8, doesn't have Quel'Thalas. He's got a couple of nice small items. Wait, how did that dust not hit? What? Well, Happy does have double shades, so he's got lots of vision, lots of detection. Coil to get the last hit. Oh, Lich in trouble. There's no invul on the Lich, by the way. Dangerous here for Happy. Second hero might be in trouble, but there's a coil. At least one. Here come the bats. One flies in, but there's no more bad riders. One was all that there was. Acid Bomb, Nova, Lich taking quite a bit of damage. Was given the TP, by the way. We'll have to use it soon to survive here. Oh, and the Destroyer goes down. A Wyvern as well in exchange. Supply remains pretty even. Happy. What was the item even, by the way?
Player's forces are under attack.
Pendant of Mana. Ooh, baby. That is a sick item with mana pots. Creeping continues. It seems like on the path we're headed, Blade and Shadow will both get level 5. Scourge Bone Chimes. Nice for the Blade, but useless as far as the rest of the army is concerned.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's pretty sick for the Blade, actually, but yeah, doesn't help the rest. The next big red camp here for Happy. Catgut's Gem, really good on Lich. Tanks him up by a lot. All of a sudden, 900 hit points on the Lich. Make that 975. Lich with 1000 HP all of a sudden. I really like the double shade. Oh, what's Lyn up to? Is he gonna go for Tiny here? He's got lots of gold. No, he's not gonna do it. It feels like it's too risky. But starting to set up towers slowly up here. Ring of Regen found. Now this late in the game, not that great anymore. Happy's not creeping the camp, just scouting for expansions. Happy has spotted the towers. He has found a place to attack. Morphing more units. 1-1 on the guards, interestingly. Not going 0-2 for more armor. And the next big camp. Sobi Mask and Quel'Thalas. Those are the two best items by far. Scourge Bone Chimes again. Sold it before, we'll sell it again. Pretty big army here for Happy at 60. And the Shade is finally caught. Took a long time. Blade, by the way, found another Agi Tome. We have 36 Agi on the Blade, and he's about to lock in level 5. Very, very close now. Triple level 3 for Happy. $171 crits, 195. They're not that crazy yet. Remember on Turtle Rock we had 324 crits. That was pretty wild. Happy with the Destroyer Morph. Looking for the first big fight of the game. We're 16 minutes in. Acid Bomb and Nova ready against the air coil. Nova takes out a Bad Rider. Acid Bomb was in as well. Happy now playing around range. DK kind of low mana. Would have loved to get a mana potion. More bats. Ooh, big Acid Bomb. One Bad Rider goes down despite the heal wave. Ghouls falling. They're not really that useful anymore, of course. Lots of Novas. Thrown from range. Happy looking for kills with the artillery. Supply-wise, we're very even, though. And Lin has way more gold. Coil Nova. Lich in trouble. Invo Potion. Popped right away. There's not enough bad to deal with these Gargs, for sure. But the Blade counts for a lot as well. Oh yeah, shop went down. That means no bats. True. That's something I had forgotten about. No shop, no bats. Not getting that Garg quite for free. Not getting any crits here either. Lich items, by the way, not that scary. He's got not much bonus damage. Not a single pair of claws. But the gloves now do help. Shadowrunner did go for a tiny. Ooh, and Happy didn't have a shade there, I think. Oh, this tiny. Oh, this sneaky, sneaky tiny. Is that what's going to win the game now? Happy might not have it in the back of his mind. 600 gold. It's going to be paid off in a minute. Well, a little longer than that, actually. Thanks to upkeep. And here comes the counterattack by Lin. He's going to force Happy back into the main base, where there is only a single tower. Happy, though, arriving at the same time in the Orc main base. And getting attacked like this in the main is pretty suspicious. The bats go down. They got one kill at least. And now Happy knows. Expo spotted. Slaughterhouse goes down. No statues for quite a while. Happy has to TP surely, doesn't he? TPing home now. Lin retreating with a speed scroll. Peaceful. Oh, that is one more Bad Rider going down. Happy again playing well around the range. This bad rider did connect though, and that's level 5. We have level 5 Blade. Finally. Kodo Beast would be a big pick off. Lots of commitment to get that kill, and he got the kill in the end. Lich got level 4. Plus 4 int. DK completely out of mana. He needs mana potions, doesn't he? Mana pots are so good with the pendant. He's about to sell it. Watch. He's about to sell the pendant. Never mind. Yeah, if you don't buy mana potions, the pendant doesn't do anything, really. But if you buy mana pots, it's sick. Lin with the Expo lead. 56 supply on both sides. Blade Master got the level 5. The big crits soon to come, possibly. I can't believe he didn't go for a mana potion, bro. Acid Bomb. No Nova. There was a Hex to prevent it, but there's a big Nova. Hitting the Wyvern right away. Heat Wave comes in. Shadowhunter now also level 5. Oh, the level 5s, man. They're kicking in hard. Blade, Shadow going to town. Wyvern still in the air. Oh, that's a lot of damage, though. Oh, my. Coil and Nova and Acid Bomb. Wyvern taking a hell of a beating. Blade Master hurt as well. The heal wave has to work overtime. And it is doing heal scroll as well. Wyvern still saved here. Kodo off to the side. Even got a Devour. We got another Raider. And the Burrow still protecting the peons up here. Supply is still very, very even. Blade going back into the mix. Shadowhunter still has good mana left, by the way. Happy's mana looking very low. Acid Bomb on cooldown. Happy's running out of juice up here. Burrow might fall, but it's taking a long time. Eats the ghoul for more mana. I think that's the right call. Nova comes in. Burrow is down. Is it enough Wyvern to force Happy away? If Happy's forced away, this game should be over. Destroyer goes down. Both will fall. Another one has to be morphed. No more statues on the ground. Lin all of a sudden with the opportunity to win. Right here, right now. Critical strike against the Alchemist. He cannot be healed. And there's the end snare. Alchemist might be dead. Is there going to be a crit to finish off the game? 272. And that is the kill. And I think that's game. Destroyer goes down as well. Happy doesn't have much left. The Blade Master on level 5. Close to level 6, in fact. He has reached the end game. The crit's now so insane. And the game goes to Lin. Beating out Happy today. 2-1 in this best of 3. High level play on both sides. But Lin is our winner.